scorpions have, because scorpions will eat their young.
Will they?
Yeah.
I thought scorpions were, like, super good parents for being arachnids.
Well, they, like, carry their babies on their backs and stuff, but they will eat them, depending on the circumstance. Like, I guess most animals are like that.
Right.
If the circumstances are right, like, rats will eat their young, stuff like that. And rats are really social animals,
Got first-hand experience with that.
Ugh, that's unfortunate.
5th grade was a fun time.
Ugh. I had a pet rat in 5th grade, too. Wait, no I didn't. It was 6th grade. My bad. It was 6th grade. Her name was Molly, and she was precious. She was the best rat. I taught her to, like, I would put her on my shoulders. I already told you about this.
Yeah.
But I put her on my shoulders, and she'd just, like, hang out on my shoulders, and she'd, like, climb up on top of my head. And she was so good. She never pooped on me. She never peed on me. She just, like, knew it was not appropriate to do that without any training whatsoever. And so she'd just, like, hang out on my shoulders and stuff, and, I'd have her on me when I'd, like, clean out her cage, and I taught her to, like, run to the bottom of my back when I bent over and run back to my shoulder when I stood back up. She was such a good rat. I loved her.
Mine was named Zelda. She, there was a classroom accident, and her mother got... No, it wasn't her mother that got stepped on. We had 2 pregnant female rats. One of them got stepped on and died, and the teacher had to euthanize the babies.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Oh!
Because if she'd have put them in with the other batch of babies, they
probably...
might have all gotten eaten.
Oh, no. That's awful.
But anyway, Zelda was a good rat. She was little. Which was one of the reasons she was good, because I don't know if you've seen, like, some of the male rats and how big they can get, and also how big their balls get.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I didn't get a male rat when I was a kid, because none of us could really stomach having a ball sack just dragged around us all the time.
Rats have enormous testicles. What the hell?
I don't... Why? Like,
I don't know why.
Is that just, like, why they're so...
prolific?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
It's a thing. Evolution. It must be stopped.
We have to stop the rats from breeding.
We have another sort of repeat of an earlier boss.
Holy shit. This looks like a time.
Yeah, that's... But when you figure out which one it is... If you can figure out which one it is.
Oh boy.
Hey.
That guy was getting fresh.
You kinda look like me. Except exploded.
Oh man, we should watch some Baby Cakes.
We should.
I haven't seen Baby Cakes in forever. Kinda miss it. It's really bizarre.
Dear Diary, Dr. Wily tried to kill me with more robots again today, but that was cool. I just blew him up.
Alright, let's see what the next story is.
Some people call me Mega Man. My name is fucking Mega Man. I'm not afraid to get excited. I have robot friends who get excited. Sorry, I kind of fell apart on that one.
That's fine. I didn't mean to interrupt. You were on a jam there.
Just having a Jimmy Jam.
This one's about the creation of centaurs.
Oh boy. Our favorite.
I like centaurs.
Centaurs keep coming up in my life lately for some reason, and it's weirding me the fuck out.
That guy's throwing actual fucking garbage at you.
Yes. Yes, it's Garbage Man, and he's throwing garbage at me. And it's not the last time that'll happen in this series, either.
That's amazing.
Oh, here's the time.
Uh-oh.
It's this time again. The always happens time.
It's terror time again? See?
No, it's not a Scooby-Doo thing.
Man, that was like the best Scooby-Doo song ever. That was also one of the best Scooby-Doo movies ever. I watched the shit out of that. It's my fucking favorite.
Ugh. Deed.
I also like the one where, Shaggy falls in love with an alien.
I didn't... The only one of the newer Scooby-Doo movies that I have ever watched was Zombie Island.
Zombie Island was good.
Literally it. Zombie Island wasn't bad.
I liked it. Of course, I was in, like, the correct age group for it at the time, so... It's more nostalgic for me now, but... I thought it was pretty good.
You stop dodging! I don't like it when you do that.
And like I said, I kind of like the one where Scooby and Shaggy fall in love with the alien.
I just generally don't really like Scooby-Doo.
I loved Scooby-Doo. Like, I was so into Scooby-Doo when I was a little kid that I had a pair of Skechers. They were platform denim Skechers with Scooby-Doo embroidered on the side.
Huh.
If that does not prove how much of a fucking dumbass 90s kid I was. I always wanted to wear platform sneakers because I wanted to be like Baby Spice. And also I was insecure about my height, even though I was only like 9.
90s here.
Dude, I had a massive poster of the Spice Girls above my bed for like 10 years.
I remember in elementary school laughing at a girl who had a pinup of Jonathan Taylor Thomas in her locker. This was like in 5th grade, I think. I don't know, something about it just struck me as hilarious.
I had, my first cassette ever was Spice Girls. My second cassette ever was Backstreet Boys. And I was pissed at my parents. No, that's not true. It was 98 Degrees. And I was pissed about that because I really wanted, like, I wanted NSYNC and they couldn't get it right. Like, they couldn't figure out which boy band was which.
To be fair,
I can't say that I blame them because they're all completely interchangeable.
Super interchangeable.
But you would think they would, like, write it down or something. You know, like, when you're at the store for Christmas gifts, you'd be like, okay, I'm not gonna fuck it up this time. She said she wanted NSYNC. That's Backstreet Boys. Okay, that's not it. Like, you know, it's just like a deductive process. They don't have to really know anything about it.
Okay, honey, here's your New Kids on the Block album. What the fuck? How did you manage this? These guys haven't made an album in like 10 or 15 years at this point.
I've never even heard of them. What is this?
Alright, I'll try again. One Direction?
They don't exist yet. What the
fuck? Is there even a current boy band?
One Direction, I think.
I thought they broke up.
I guess they kind of did. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Boy bands just aren't really a thing so much anymore.
Well, that's why I was wondering. It's like, has the boy band thing finally come to an end?
Kinda, yeah. Like,
I mean, it had a really long run there.
Yeah, it was like 20 years.
Mm-hmm. More than that. It's like almost 30 years.
Oh, yeah, because it would have been like...
I mean...
some of the 80s, the whole 90s, and some of the 2000s, too. And then if you include One Direction, then... I guess One Direction, the end of One Direction was like the end of boy bands.
Sort of seems that way.
Probably forever. I kind of hope it's forever.
I don't know. Boy bands were always, they were always easy to make fun of.
Yeah.
I always enjoy that.
Yeah.
Also, figure out this weapon weakness. Snake Man is weak to the needle shot. I've never quite been able to figure that out. Like, is it because if you put a hole in a snake, they die?
Probably. I mean, that would make sense.
I mean,
but if you stab the fuck out of most living things,
yeah,
they
exactly.
die.
Alright, what do we got here? Whoa, some weapon energy I'm wasting. Alright.
The snack.
Let's go in this tube.
Oh, snap! We're on the skull part.
We are on the skull part.
Like, floating out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Let's see. I believe we want this one to be properly charged.
It seems like the magnet one is pretty... is like one of the more useful ones.
And not so much.
No?
It's situationally useful.
Oh.
But those situations are kind of few and far between.
Gotcha.
Except that now that I think about it, that might have actually been the one I needed for this bit.
Whoops.
Oh well. I ain't even worried.
He has gigantic crochet needles. Are you hitting anything?
Not yet. It wasn't on the screen yet.
Wow. It's like a Pokemon Confuse Ray.
I mean, this thing kind of does look like a Pokemon.
It does!
Now
It kind of looks like a robot, Paris. That's what it kind of looks like to me.
Robot what?
Paris, the little, like, mushroom
Oh,
bug.
yeah.
I mean, the little one, not the big one.
Parasect.
Parasect is the big one.
I'm just gonna go ahead and... I have so many of these. There's no reason not to.
Yeah, you could kind of just...
Sorry for the lack of tension in this... Whoa, wait a minute.
What?
I think that they changed a thing in the Legacy Collection here.
What do you mean?
I have 11 lives. That counter's not supposed to go above 9.
Oh.
Freaky deaky.
I would probably...
Yeah, it's not the Megas. Maybe it is the Mega Missile. I don't know. Stop throwing your balls at me, Wily. That did a little bit of damage.
Ball throwing!
You know what's better, though?
Oh, I didn't get to tell the story
My dog.
about, fun and exciting centaurs. So there's this dude named Ixion.
Uh-huh.
And he was exiled for crimes against fellow humans, which, if these Greek gods have to exile you for crimes against fellow humans, you are one fucked up son of a bitch.
Just beat Dr. Wily, by the way.
It's amazing.
So excited about it. Well, at least he's here.
He's
oh my god!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh dear god, no!
He loves them fake outs, son. That was why I wasn't excited, because I knew it wasn't over.
You forget everything that's come before except for those.
Well, those are like have the most impact, because it's like, is it the end? No! He's an alien! That was some fucking shit. I hated that. I hated every second of that. It's fucking awful. So, Ixion was exiled for crimes, and then Zeus was like, aw man, you're alright, and took him to Olympus to be a guest. And then, he wanted to fuck Zeus's wife, so...
Sure.
So then Zeus saw this and was like, I'm gonna test this guy that I'm buddies with and see if he's gonna try and fuck my wife. So he made a cloud version of Hera, and he fucked it, and somehow a cloud got pregnant.
Whoa, okay. So hold on, before we continue with that, you remember that giant peacekeeping robot thing?
Is that it?
That's it.
He doesn't look like he's ready for peace. He looks like he's got some things he needs to work out before he can feel true, like, deep peace.
I'm gonna shoot you, Meg Man. I'm gonna get you.
So it gets a little bit weirder.
Oh.
So he fucked a cloud, and the cloud got pregnant somehow.
Uh-huh.
And then Zeus got pissed off and turned Ixion into a giant flaming wheel.
Huh.
And then the cloud babies.
Oh, check it out. Look up from your phone.
Whoa. Oh, he's happy.
We went full gamma.
He's a doof.
I believe we also talked once about how Dr. Wily has a weird thing for Gutsman. Well, here he is again.
Oh yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know. He fucking loves Gutsman.
Was Gutsman like was Gutsman supposed to be like his like robot boyfriend, and then somebody walked in and he was like, oh, he's a thing. He's useful. He does stuff. He's
a good
definitely
boy.
not my boyfriend.
So we're gonna give this the nice dramatic finish. Remember that weapon that's mostly useless for everything?
Yeah.
Boom!
I didn't see how much health he had before he did that.
He had 2 points, but
Oh.
point is, that is, like, Gamma's weakness.
Oh.
Check it out, yo. This is the best ending of any Mega Man game.
Alright, I'm ready. Holy, what?
Yeah, Dr. Wily just got crushed to death by a giant pile of garbage.
And you were rescued
By a mysterious stranger.
with a sweet neckerchief.
Seems like we've seen somebody lately that's got one of those. Mega Man, you've regained consciousness. I found you lying. Okay, well, never mind. I wonder who brought you here. This whistle. It must have been Proto Man. Now you get to learn the secret, the real secret of who Proto Man really is. And check out this sweet book.
Is this a scrapbook?
This is Dr. Light's design diary. Going backwards. You get to see some neat updated face portraits of the Mega Man 1 Robot Masters.
This man's cute.
He's a cutie. He's a cutie patootie. Gutsman! Donna! I love this music, though. This is like my all-time favorite anything. It's Mega Man's sister. It's Mega Man himself. A little typo there with the English. And look at that.
Brother
It was our brother. It was our brother the whole time.
You tried to kill him.
No, he tried to kill me.
I love it. You went all Mufasa.
We have a brother that we didn't know about, and he's a cool dude with a sweet neckerchief and sunglasses built into his helmet.
He's a little bit like Speed Racer, like a robot.
You know, it's actually funny that you mentioned that because I'm pretty damn sure that like Proto Man is almost a direct ripoff of the whole Racer X concept.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know, with Racer X, unknown to Speed, Racer X is actually Speed's brother Rex, who disappeared in a race years ago.
Right. Oh, that makes sense.
There's even an episode I watched of Speed Racer once where Speed went blind, but still had to win the race in his car. And at one point, Racer X shows up and says, "Follow the sound of my voice, Speed." And Speed says, "Oh, that sounds like my brother Rex."
That's funny.
And yet never makes that connection.
That's funny. I feel like that would have been me, though. Like, if I had been in Speed Racer's shoes, I would have done the same thing. I would have been like, "Oh, that sounds like my brother. Weird." Who are you?
Thanks, Mrs. Terumi.
You're the best. Only you, though, apparently.
I don't know, Yakchanzi is pretty good.
I can't pronounce anything, and I'm kind of afraid to try, so... You're all great. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Mega Man 3 development team. You made my favorite game. And thank you, Supers, for watching Mega Man 3.
Yeah!
You're really super.